Yo, 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 it's me back again after a while. Uh, let me get closer, see, uh, make sure everything's all good. So, uh, this is just going to be a kind of different type of video, but not really. It's back to the same, only now it has a true title and called Tacky Time! Tacky Time will be pretty much the time that my news roundups were, which they're pretty much the same thing. Only now, if somebody else does news roundups, they won't get mixed up with mine. Because Tacky Time, it you know, somebody else has probably done it, but somebody has done everything. So at least this one. Most likely, at any other time, it would be like one video or maybe a series, whereas this is kind of my main videos. So if anybody knows me, it'll be pretty obvious that it's me. As well as just whenever you click on the video, you'll see this. But as I've gone through, you'll see that my videos got way better, especially when I got this setup. I now have. I mean, it's still very low tech. I'm surprised that my videos come out in 72p's at least. But yeah, they come out not bad, not bad. So yeah, I'm very happy. I've got like a the living in the mom's basement setup right now. So yeah, or maybe it's in the pad setup, if you want to call it that, or maybe it's at my own house. Maybe I'm a millionaire. If you've watched my other videos, you know I'm not. So that wouldn't really make sense. As well as if I was a millionaire, I'd have a better camera. I'd have a whole better stuff. Anyway, I am one of those YouTubers that is just kind of literally a regular person that's just doing this for fun. So obviously, I'm not the best YouTuber. I'm not even that great. I don't have a lot of subscribers or anything. I'm just what I like to get big. Everybody wants to get big. I mean I'd want to get known, have tons of fans, friends and buddies and stuff. I think YouTube friends are very nice because I would like to play games with other people and go vlogging and stuff. Go to a trampoline park. Something like that, and have fun and vlog it or whatever. But at the moment, I can't really do that. So it's just me. So I just have to do with some great advice. Since I was like I don't really know what to do. I watched a ton of YouTube, but they never really tell you in the videos. Here's how you make the videos. I mean it should be pretty easy, right? But for a little while, I didn't really know what I should be doing, and so I watched a Good Mythical Morning video, which those, I like the guys. I think they're cool. Their YouTube Red movie, I think, was one of the ones that it would be watchable just because it had them in it, and they just work so well together that it might make the movie less cringy than it is, but still, no, just don't get YouTube Red for pretty much anything. I don't really know. Yeah, they just don't have anything that I need to watch. So yeah, I don't get YouTube Red. You probably don't either because most people can't get it because they live in different countries. But anyway, going back to them, I watched a video from them telling some tips on how to either make your channel better or how to start out as a YouTuber. And the main one was find something that you are either good at or like doing and do that. So I like talking about you know stuff depending on who you talk to, but it's stuff that it makes you happy. It makes you happy, and that is what's important. What makes you happy. But it's not just that. It's what makes me happy. But then it can also make you happy if you like this type of stuff. Anyway, basically it's K-pop. I listen to K-pop. Got through that into that through anime. I love anime, and I stopped the videos voluntarily because I was getting so behind on certain stuff, including anime. because I put my priorities in other places. Now I'm more caught up to the current season of anime, even though it's not the greatest season of anime. There isn't a bunch of awesome stuff, but there is some stuff like non-baka that's getting very interesting, because at first it was just a great comedy, but now it's like there's like this big story and everything. It's okay, but yeah, so stuff like that is just fun to watch. But yeah, I'm excited for next year's anime. And Attack on Titan season 2, and My Hero Academia season 2, and all that other good stuff. But anyway, basically, not only that, video games as well, and then of course comic books, as well as comic book TV shows and movies, and then other movies and TV shows. Less TV shows, more so movies. I watched Star Wars, Star Trek, you know, even some dramas, but mostly the great blockbuster action movies of the year, and some of the cartoons. I watch less cartoons now. I haven't watched Zootopia or Finding Dory or Moana, or really any of the other animated movies that came out this year. I am interested in seeing. I thought it was awful at first. I didn't even watch the trailer. I was it's just seeing one image from it is enough to tell me that this is going to be awful. But I watched the trailer when I watched Fantastic Beasts. I might have mentioned this before, in my last video, but I actually kind of found myself finding it funny. So I don't know. That might be a movie that I'll be like, yeah, okay, I'll watch it for a laugh once. But yeah, pretty much. Those are the main things that I will talk about. Mainly K-pop was before. I might start talking about anime more. I might start talking about comic book movies more, or other movies. TV shows, it's hard. I was going to talk about each of the DC TV shows, Supergirl, Flash, Arrow, and Legends of Tomorrow, but that just didn't work out. I gave myself too much, and then that just didn't work out with me doing that, so I'm not sure. I could have started it like before with Supergirl's first season, and then at least if you hadn't watched any of the other ones, you could follow me and follow my reviews of Supergirl as the series aired. But now it's on the second season. It's on the third season of The Flash, second season of Legends of Tomorrow, and like the fifth or sixth season of Arrow. So you'd have to already have watched that series a lot to want to watch my videos, and then you'd probably have somebody else that you would review it anyway. So I don't know, might not do that, but I will talk about K-pop and anime and some TV shows maybe, if there's any really cool stuff that happens, as well as the movies, of course, that are kind of the big thing. And next year is going to be very big with we've got Logan very early in the year in March. Then we've got I think Guardians, and then Wonder Woman, and then Spider-Man, and then maybe another movie that I'm forgetting, and then Justice League and Thor Ragnarok. So there's a bunch of movies, a bunch of great ones. Of course, Justice League is one that I'm really looking forward to. Wonder Woman looks amazing. Spider-Man, I haven't seen trailer of, so I'm not sure. Guardians, gonna be amazing. Excuse me. And Thor, I haven't seen anything, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be really cool with Hulk and the Thor's camaraderie or whatever. Them working together or fighting each other is just going to be really fun to watch. So anyway, basically that is what I'm going to be talking about. All the stuff that I like, and maybe deciphering stuff, having videos where I talk about theories. Who knows? But most of the time, just talking about what happened that day, usually with K-pop, because stuff happens with K-pop every single day. Although I might take it down a bit and only talk about some stuff, and have other stuff be like hype videos where I just show all the teasers and teaser photos and stuff before comeback, like a few days before the comeback, so I can show like myself getting hyped up for the comeback, and of course being disappointed, because that's what happens every time. I got so hyped up for Blackpink's comeback, and I was then disappointed by the comebacks. So I don't know. That's not such a great thing to do, because I wasn't super hyped for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and I actually really liked that movie. So I think that usually when you have kind of it'll probably be fine. It might be bad type of mindset. That's usually where you can go in and enjoy it. Whereas if you're like, this is gonna be amazing, like in Civil War, I just, I liked it the first time. There's some good scenes, but I don't think it's like the best Marvel movie of all time or anything. I don't even think it's even close. I just don't think it's that that good because it's not Civil War really. Like it's too small. There's not enough there for me, and I know now that we're not gonna get another Civil War. It seems like I mean we just had one this year, so we're not gonna get another one at least for another 20 years. Where they could maybe really do it with all the superheroes fighting each other. Really, like we had two teams. Okay, that would have been one battle. In the Civil War, I'm sure they had multiple battles with like 20 on each side or something. So it's just a lot smaller in scale, and they really only have one battle as well. So it's just I don't know. It was fine, but I think the hype got a bit too much for me. Even though I wasn't super hyped for that one as well. Um, I don't know why. I guess I was just like, hey, cool. And then it just kind of drained out of me before the movie came out. So I don't know. It really. But anyway, other ones, it has not worked out so well. I can't remember which ones those were. But anyway, it's always better to not get hyped up for that stuff. But so this video is not just going to be talking about that, but I did want to say because this will be the first Tacky time, and yeah, that was basically what I'm going to be calling it, and I'm going to have it Monday through Friday, like I had the other videos. It will be called Tacky time, and then I'll put which Tacky time it is, whether it's like 13 and the next day is 14. What else? Yeah, I'll just talk about stuff. The videos will be varying lengths. Some might be 20 minutes, some might be 40 minutes. That's not something I want to do, but who knows. But some might be just 5 minutes. Usually not, but one might be 5 minutes. Every now and then, if we got like nothing to talk about. What else do I want to say? I don't know. Well, let's get into today's news, because of course, since this is the first Tacky time, I'm going to be trying to recap any news that happened in the past week. I probably am forgetting a bunch of stuff, but again, yeah, I'm not going to go and research today. We're starting from tomorrow. I'll go and do all the research again, and do all that good stuff. So the videos aren't too lame with me being like, well, something happened. I think there was a trailer for a Batman movie. Oh wait, that didn't come out yet. That's not great. But I do remember some stuff. So for video games, a big thing that happened was Final Fantasy 15 came out. I don't actually know when it came out. I just know that it has come out now, so it is out. Unfortunately, I got the game spoiled for me. So yeah, that was bad. I was watching an IGN live stream, as you do to get yourself spoiled. It seems like half the time, it's not half the times, but I've gotten spoiled multiple times while watching IGN live streams. So don't look at those comments, because they will spoil stuff for you. But basically, a version of the game was leaked online, and so people basically beat the game, saw what happened at the end, and spoiled it for everybody else, and they put it in the comments. So I saw it and I was like, what are you doing? The game is not out yet. You can't spoil it or anything. But then in the live stream, they're like, yeah, people have been spoiling the game, so that's too bad. And I'm like, well, I guess I got spoiled. But anyway, the game looks great in some ways. In other ways, it doesn't. The boss battles will look awful. I don't know what they were thinking. They just don't look like they're that good. And the story, I'm not sure on. The story might be, some parts of it are great, some parts aren't, but the open world aspect of it is amazing. You can play that for hours and hours and hours, just exploring, riding in the car with those four guys, stopping, camping out for the night, fighting monsters, fighting dudes, there's a lot that you can do. It seems very fun. So I would probably recommend the game, especially if you haven't gotten it spoiled. Then I really recommend the games. Play it now before it gets spoiled, because now that it's out, everybody can spoil it. Although I'm pretty sure everybody could already spoil it even before the game came out. But now you can really spoil it because you're like, well, you could have played the game. You had one day. Although I believe it takes more than one day to finish the game. I'm not sure. Anyway, basically, so yeah, that's really good, and I'm happy that there's some good stuff in the game, because the game took 10 years to make. So if there wasn't something good there, then I would have been very disappointed in them that it took them 10 years and yet they weren't able to make something good. Now the story is supposedly not as great, but if it's spoiled for me, then I'm like, well, I don't really care about the story as much then, so okay. But the gameplay in the open world stuff seemed great. I'm not sure about the story, but in the boss battles, it didn't look that good. But in the open world, it looked great. So yeah, good game, and it's a great open world. There's a ton of stuff, ton of places to explore. So yeah, and it's beautiful as well. Because get it on the PS4 Pro. You get that super the HDR or whatever. Great times playing it. Anyway, moving on to TV shows. This week was the crossover for the DC TV shows. So quick review for what we've gotten so far. Supergirl was they're all they're not lame, but they're kind of lame because they're really just regular episodes of the show. They're still focusing on the characters, Supergirl, Flash, and Arrow. The Legends of Tomorrow one hasn't aired yet as the time of this recording. And that one might be the best because basically what the crossover was invasion. Aliens invade. So basically, spoiler alert, guess what? They don't invade. There is no invasion yet. In the newest episode, I'm pretty sure they are going to have an invasion, but in the other episodes, they don't. In Supergirl, they don't even have any footage. The footage that is shown at the end of the episode is actually shown in the Flash as well. So you don't even need to watch Supergirl to know anything about the crossover. So Supergirl might as well not have been in the crossover. I guess she's in the other episodes. Supergirl is in the other episodes, but I mean, it's like, why did you market it as a 4-night crossover if you don't need to watch the first night? It's just another Supergirl episode. So Flash was fine, but it was very much about Flash. It wasn't about an invasion happening. Arrow was very much the same. A lot of it was with Arrow, Oliver Queen, and story with him. So again, we didn't get a whole lot of alien fighting. So hopefully we get that in Legends of Tomorrow, but overall I think it's a bit disappointing that they were kind of like, well, it's a bit too long, so we kind of put just a bit in each one and then have the ending be where they actually fight aliens. So I think they could have done that better, but yeah, who knows. Anyway, movies. I'm not sure. We got a teaser for the trailer of The Mummy that's going to come out soon. It seems like that's not going to be a horror movie, but more of an action movie. From the little footage that I saw, who knows? It could be a horror movie, but it looks more like an action movie to me. I think most people would probably say that was what you could expect with casting Tom Cruise in the movie, but it could have still been horror. I don't know. So we'll see how much horror they have in the movie. I would like more of a thriller type vibe where it's kind of scary in a thriller type way, like wait, are they gonna die? Are they gonna die? And then you can find out if they died or not. But not in just like a You know, like the mummy's head pops up and it's got like, you know, somebody's arm or something. You know, it's saying, yeah, that horror is not that great. But you know, the horror that actually kind of scares you because you're like, well, it's around the corner. Is it around the corner? Even if it's not there, you might think it is if they make you think that is. But without a jump scare, you gotta do it without the jump scare, and that makes it better. Just the tension is good. But anyway, so I'm not sure what else is happening with movies. Yeah, I don't know that we've gotten anything in a little while. Rogue One and Assassin's Creed are coming out soon. Rogue One, for a while I've been saying that Rogue One is not going to do as well. It's not going. It might come in critically as a pretty good movie, but people aren't going to go out to see it. It is going to not bomb, but pretty much bomb. After the advanced ticket sales, I'm going to say no. It is going to do amazing. It is going to make $150 million. Most likely, it's Star Wars. Okay, so no, my faith is back in this movie. Pretty much what this means is that it's probably not going to make that much money, and then I'm going to say, oh, man, I should have stuck with it with my stance from before. But that's where I'm going now. I think it's going to make a ton of money because those advanced ticket sales were, I mean, they crashed sites, so you know that people are buying the tickets. So, yeah. Assassin's Creed, I'm not sure. It might not do so well. It's sad to say, but it doesn't look like that's going to do as well. Anyway, going to our last thing, of course, K-pop. SM Entertainment, with artists like Girls' Generation, SHINee, EXO, Super Junior, now NCT, their newest boy group, Red Velvet, and many other artists, are one of the bigger K-pop people. It's entertainment companies is what they are, and they're basically the companies that fund all these groups and have them under them. So then when the groups make money, they make money. So, you know, they're like, okay, if you get famous, we get a ton of money. So anyway, some of their artists have released music videos recently. In particular, Hyun of Girls' Generation made her kind of solo debut because it wasn't with an album, it was just with one song as part of the SM Station project that they've had, where every week they have a new music video and song from somebody, and it's not with an album, they just get one song and they get to kind of do whatever they want. It's been very good to kind of let them creatively do whatever they want just with that one song. So she has had her song, so let's actually listen to that. I'll show a bit of the music video. So as you can see, she is more of a dancer, but she can still do the, you know, the singing and stuff that you need to do as a K-pop artist. I think she did good with this. It's a bit different than usually what I would listen to. It's supposed to be like more Latino or something, so it's not something that I'm as used to, but I don't think it's awful. It does have a sort of, you know, rhythm to it and stuff, so you know, it's not awful. But of course, that's with SM Station, you can kind of do all this different stuff. She probably wouldn't be able to even have a full solo album, let alone with maybe this type of song. So that is you know, very nice of them to let their artists do that. Some of the other stuff that we've got is SHINee, which they came out with a repackaged album of their 101 of One album with Tell Me What to Do, which is Tell Me What to Do is a slower song, but I do like it. It's cool. So, that was a bit of that. Now, they've also released another song that I believe is maybe for Christmas. It's called Winter Wonderland. It might be a cover of a song called Winter Wonderland, because I'm pretty sure that is a song. Who knows? I've not actually listened to this, and it might be a Japanese release. I feel like it is. Uh, I'll skip it a bit. It seems like an original song, or as original as as you can get. Um, it's kind of cool to see them singing in Japanese, because of course I'll be like, oh, I've heard that stuff before in anime, and the opening theme tune and stuff. So that's cool. The song sounds cool. Very much like Tell Me What to Do. Kind of calm, nice vibe going from it. So yeah, cool songs. I'm not sure what else has happened recently with K-pop exactly, or any comebacks that I would know to show. I'm not sure. There was probably some that I'm forgetting about. Big Bang is coming back soon. It's going to be huge on the 16th of December, I believe. So I will cover that. I'm not sure what else is going to happen with K-pop. It seems like kind of a slow time right now for K-pop. I've kind of gotten out of K-pop a bit as well, because I've been focusing on other stuff. So hopefully I can get back into K-pop with these videos, and get hyped for the comebacks again, and also watch the music shorts. I need to do that. I've not been doing that, and that means that a lot of the songs don't stay in my mind and aren't as they'll become more of a classic song, whereas like some of the summer songs and some of the stuff that came out in like April and stuff, like GOT7's Fly, that's like the BAP song. That's my jam. They, those songs are just great to me. But a lot of stuff recently, I just haven't listened to it enough for it to become one of those classic songs for me. So that's too bad. But hopefully I will be able to start doing that, as well as giving you anime reviews or something along with anime. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to. I might start covering. I'm watching the Dressrosa arc of One Piece. I'm almost caught up to One Piece. Kind of, not really. I'm still 100 episodes away. So I might start covering it, because I watch that every day. I might start giving little updates of what I've thought of what's happening so far in the story. Because apparently this is the arc that, if there's any arc in One Piece that you will get sick of and just like, I don't want to watch One Piece anymore. Which I'm like I thought that might happen, but it hasn't yet. So I think it might not happen, but it might, because it's just so long. So we'll see if I start to get tired of it and be like, these fights are taking so long. But right now it seems like it's going at a pretty good pace. So who knows? But yeah, I might cover that for anime. Tell you about any big anime news that happens. Yeah, so I'm not sure what else to do. I'm probably just gonna stall here until we get to 30 minutes, so I can make it. I like to make it exactly 30 minutes. That's just what I like to do. So that's what I'm gonna do. A 30-minute video, just it looks right to me. It looks right. More than like a 29-minute video. So anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, where I will have to recap a bunch of the New York Times bestseller top 10 manga, and other stuff. So I'll see you then. And do you know what time it is? It's go time!